talk about Shakur Stevenson versus everybody at this point. I mean, literally battling everybody on the internet. He did another interview, I think, with Cigar Talk. I ain't watched that yet or listened to it yet. I will. As soon as I get back in for break. But, and I'm going to talk about how it seemed like the community, box community, got more heat for Shakur Stevenson than they have, and Devin Haney, but we're going to talk about Shakur than they have for Ryan Garcia, right? And at the end of the day, bro, as far as him going back and forth with everybody, bro, I got to the point, man, I really ain't never been an argumentative type of person. I pop shit, and, but, like, arguing and debating is kind of different. Like, when you're arguing, you're trying to get somebody to see something from your standpoint of view. This is the easiest way I can break it down. I feel like when you're debating, when it's a clear debate, I feel like it's something that you can prove. Like, if we debating what's the capital of New York, it's a proven fact that it's Albany. But somebody might say it's Queens. It's Queens. But we can debate the fact that it could be proven that that's a lie. So we're debating a fact. We're debating, when you argue, you're really trying to just get somebody to see something from your point of view. That's how I really look at it. And a lot of people think, well, it's the intensity of it. And the debate can be, you can have a heated debate. But when you feel like you got to go at everybody, and nobody turns on their people like the black community, bro. Like, this Keisha culture, Coon unity, all that type of stuff. Nobody turns on. They didn't have 10% of the heat. The 10% of the heat they have for they didn't have 10% of the heat they have for Shakur Stevenson for Ryan Garcia. But then, like I said before, when Shakur being immature, Shakur being immature. And if I'm him, I'm not about to go back and forth with nobody. But then again, for him, it helps his engagement to get his name out there. It helps promote the name. It helps him have a hot name heading into free agency. But I'm not going back and forth with these dudes, bro. Especially if they didn't have nothing to say about Ryan Garcia missing weight, popping hot, being racist. I wouldn't have nothing to say to him. That'd be my rebuttal. If a guy came and said, well, you was born, and I'd be like, what you had to say about Ryan Garcia? That'd be it. Where is your video or your post about Ryan Garcia? Did you have this energy for Ryan Garcia when he popped hot and when he cheated and he was racist? That's all I would say. And I would go about my day. For you to have an argument or have a problem or a dispute or have a beef with somebody, you have to feed into that. You could be beefing with me. It's an imaginary beef. Long as you keep them hands to yourself, it's an imaginary beef. So I'm not, and for him to say he according to Camron and Mace, he said he wanted to up the strap on them. I'm like, yo, dude, that's to the point where when you start talking about upping the strap on somebody, that's at the point where I started to take my livelihood pretty serious, and I'm in the mode where I got to get you before you get me. Anytime you threaten somebody with, I'll up the strap on y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. I didn't hear him say that, but if he said that he was going to up the strap on Mason Camron, like, honestly, bro, they have every right to violate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's one of the biggest reasons that people got a problem with him. He talked like the spice level is like unbearable. He talked like he about to really hurt you. But he get in the ring and his words don't match his actions in the ring. It's false advertisement. Come on. That's like, oh man, you buy these new Nikes, it's the most comfortable running shoe you ever ran in. And you're running them and your ankles hurting like you was running in some fucking Air Force Ones. You can't be mad. It's false advertisement. Then when you don't go out there and do what you say, I'm coming at him, I'm gonna knock him out, this, that, and the third. Yeah, he walked him down. But somebody in the comments says, well, he ain't got no power, what else he can do? How about you double up your shots and throw combinations, my nigga? That's how I can tell dudes don't know nothing about boxing. What you lack in power, make up for it in volume. Make it up with combination punches. He don't throw more than 2 punches in a row. If it wasn't including the jab, he throw 1 shot at a time. He too young for that. Where's the 3, 4, 5 punch combination? Step over, shoot your combination, and get this dude out here by accumulation. You find openness by throwing combinations and angles. But he just you know what I'm saying? What about all that hand speed he got? He should be working up and down and up. Pause. You know? All that terrific hand speed and footwork he got, put it to work. You can find openness by using angles and combination punching. Real spill. You can find that. But, you know, like I said before, it's 1 shot at a time, 1 shot at a time, 1 shot at a time, 1 shot at a time. 1 shot at a time, 1 shot at a time. One shot at a time, 1 shot at a time, 1 shot at a time. So he going back and forth with people, bro. Like you, I mean, as a man, I know he's a young man. What does this accomplish? Other than you getting your name out there, social media is really making people clout chase. And people chase clout before social media. Let's be real. People chase clout before social media. They chose, you know, chasing validation, but he got to get his name out there as much as possible heading to free agency to show that his name high. So I understand what he's doing, but in my opinion, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. And also, you taking the shine off of what Ryan Garcia did. He covered up for Ryan Garcia. But to talk about that part of it, our community, we judge and we execute even harder on our own people. They wasn't even as, you know, you see more people show support for Ryan Garcia. Well, you don't kick a man while he down. You know, oh, God wouldn't want this for him. We would forgive him. And all these words of encouragement. Oh, it didn't affect me. All this shit. You see more words of encouragement for Ryan Garcia being a racist cheat than you seen for Shakur Stevenson. And Ryan Garcia didn't say some wild stuff. You see more support from Ryan Garcia than you did for Shakur. They got more hatred for Shakur Stevenson than they got for Ryan Garcia. I'm telling you, I'm talking about black people, black Americans. Black Americans. They talking super duper spicy about Shakur, and a lot of them didn't even have nothing to say about Ryan Garcia. Check that out for a minute. They got more problems and more heat for Shakur than Ryan. And this is why I told y'all, man, I disassociate myself with a lot of these guys, man. We look at each other as the biggest threat. And we are probably the biggest threat to everybody else, but we shouldn't be the biggest threat to each other. A lot of these dudes, they ain't had nothing to say about Ryan. A lot of these dudes was quiet. A lot of these dudes say, I forgive him, and he wasn't talking about me, and it's just the N-word. Everybody should be able to say it. Nobody should be able to say it. You know what I'm saying? When it came to Shakur Stevenson, a lot of dudes had heat. A lot of dudes were saying, well, Ryan Garcia, you know, we cool, but you can't call me the N-word. But then again, they got a lot of vitriol, a lot of issues, and about a built-up hatred at Shakur Stevenson. It's crazy to me. This whole boxing space, bro, is like it's like the equivalent. Hold on. It's like the equivalent to the women, the Keishas that divest from the community. This is the equivalent of that. These dudes is just like, they don't have a backbone. But then again, a lot of these dudes is goofies with a check. Like Kendrick Lamar said, it's a bunch of goofies with a check. A lot of these dudes is goofies with a check, goofies with a platform, goofy with subscribers, goofy with a microphone. A lot of these dudes is just goofy. And then had nothing to say when he cheated a young black man on so many different levels. They were small. We forgive him. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all feel like y'all owe loyalty to y'all, you know, to y'all brother. You owe loyalty to dudes who believe what you believe in. And if you believe in coontivity, then cool. Roll with some dudes that believe in that. If you believe in being a solid black, productive black man, you know, hey, only associate yourself with people who believe in that. No matter how fine you think a woman is, if she ain't like with your program and with your beliefs align in, and I ain't even talking about religious beliefs. If she ain't with your beliefs and what you believe that your family views is and what you are as a man, and she can't deal with that, she don't get to experience you. You'd be surprised. We make each other public enemy number one. So all this hatred they got for Shakur going, a lot of them dudes that I seen on Twitter, I've seen around the way, and had nothing to say about Ryan Garcia. But you know, it is what it is. They had something to say. Camron Mace and Steven Jackson, them the only two really I seen had something to say. Only two people I seen had something to say. So man, I mean, you know, you be trying to hold out hope, but ain't no hope, bro. It's too far gone. And Shakur, you know, and they own Shakur Stevenson to giving Ryan Garcia a pass. They'll be forgiving Ryan Garcia in a few weeks. Oh, Ryan Garcia gonna end up dead or something. I ain't gonna do nothing to Ryan Garcia, man. At all. Trust and believe me. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. The link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the Patreon. That's in the link tree as well too. One time for the one time. Good fella TV. Peace.